Yet we have another survival title that is not only underbaked in terms of content and performance, but also packed with lies. A title that once upon a time was supposed to be a clone of DayZ is now more so like Escape from Tarkov. And not in terms of quality, but in terms of concept. They were poorly written and executed. To be fair, let's also acknowledge those who backed this title up for all these years. Have you not learned anything from Survive the Nights? Have you not learned that the talk is cheap and overhyping over a non-existent project is just wasted time? You see, here's the thing. Developers can perfectly advertise the title and spend tons of money to push it to the public and just paint a perfect picture, and yet cover up the most disturbing and underdeveloped features of the game. The Day Before was at some point one of the most wishlisted games on Steam. We've seen trailers that were perfectly painted, as I said before, from lone farms and random gun interactions to Humvee being completely stuck in the mud, flat tires, incredible Christmas scene with the beautiful music playing in the background, and now that very same game is finally released, but except what the hell happened to it? Not only does The Day Before feel like a half-assed project that's been rushed over and over again, but it came out missing the most basic elements of any game, period. You can't crouch, you can't climb over stuff, the sound effects are all over the place, it's not immersive whatsoever. You can no longer join their private Discord servers, it's been completely paused. All criticism regarding the game has been completely shut down. Developers will no longer accept any of it. This has to be the worst and the most hated game ever released. But what irritates players the most is not even the fact that the game is just horrible and unplayable in its current state. The game is being hated due to lies and misinformation that's been collecting over the last 2-3 years. You see, the game was announced as an open world survival game, but instead people are getting an extraction game instead. You will only encounter a few zombies roaming around the map, and when it comes to base building, it's mainly just decoration. It serves no real purpose, let's just be honest. There's only a few locations you can visit and settle in. For base building, you can't just build anywhere you'd like, so forget about the whole open world statement. Forget about the console release dates. This game is never coming to consoles. There's no way in hell. To be completely honest with you guys, I just went as far as wishlisting this game. Sure, I thought it looked awesome and I wanted to play the game, but that was about it. Ever since Survive the Nights came out and ruined everyone's expectations, I became very picky, for one, and extremely transparent when it comes to videos and leaks. Unless I get to play it myself in early open beta, I remain cautious and transparent. By any means, I don't let those perfectly made videos fool me and force me to fall into a trap of having high expectations for one given title. I learned from previous disasters, and I don't get burned by the same flame twice, if you will. So does it surprise me that The Day Before came out in the state that it's currently in? No, not really. The game seemed fishy ever since their so-called lawsuit was taking place, and that was the end of it for me. It's a shame that they went out of their way to spend all this money advertising a survival game as a AAA title, but it doesn't even meet the criteria of AA, and in return we get nothing but a broken demo game. I feel bad for those volunteers, so-called volunteers, who worked on this game and hoped for this to blow up so it would look good on their resume as game developers. But unfortunately, due to the outcome, I don't think they would want to put this game on their resume, period. And those very same people spent years working on this title without getting a dime. I just think I've said enough about all of this. It is extremely heartbreaking. It is devastating. Once again, my heart goes out to those who had good intentions for this game, who truly just got trapped. There's really nothing much to say. Honestly, I will not be surprised if they just get rid of it and it will forever be gone. So, man, what a way to end this year with the bell. This was your boy Roos, and I'm out. Goodbye.